Hello, and welcome back to the EDC Squirrel. I got a new one today, and it's from Civivi. And from what I understand, this is supposed to be new for 2025. All right, let's get this box open, and I'll show you what's inside. So the box itself is your standard Civivi box, and inside we've got your standard Civivi pouch. I've got a billion of these. These things are awesome, though. I use them for a lot of stuff. And we've got another, looks like a pink cubit. I've got a bunch of these, so many of them. And Civivi sticker. So you got your two stickers, product use and warranty information, another microfiber cloth, and a mini catalog. Now inside, what we've got here, this is the Civivi Elementum Slip Joint. And if I understand right, this is new for 2025. Now this knife comes with a 2.96 inch 14C 28N blade and a blue ocean resin handle. The pocket clip is ambidextrous, so that can be moved onto the other side for left-handed users. And again, it is a drop point blade, hollow ground, so that'll allow you to get razor sharp edges. Also, from what I heard, the blue ocean resin handle is going to be unique for each knife. So no two blue ocean resin handles should look exactly the same. And the knife does come in a few variations, such as a black G10 handle. You also have a Damascus bladed version, green micarta version, and a wooden scaled version. With, I think, the Damascus running the highest, the G10 and the green micarta a few dollars less, and this one somewhere in the middle. And this particular model runs roughly about $60, or I'm sorry, under $60 on Amazon currently at the time of this video. Beautiful, beautiful scales on this one. And the way the slip joint works is you got some really strong detents as it's open, closed, and also at a halfway point. So you do need a considerable amount of force when you want to open or close this knife. You just simply bring it down, it'll stop at a halfway point, and then you can close it all the way. Same thing when you're opening, you have a little thumbnail indentation here to assist. It'll open, stop halfway, and then bring it to the full. The bar you see in the back here is what helps keep that detent really strong. So it's not necessarily a locking blade. It works more like, I think, a lot of older, like I think buck knives used to work in that fashion. Also like your Swiss Army knives, things like that, where they don't lock, but they usually have a pretty strong detent that the blade sits in. Now let's do a cutting test with this. Now, as I said before, this is a 14C 28N blade. So this can take on a super keen edge. That's right out of the box. That is nice. And I'm doing my best not to keep the paper itself too rigid and letting the edge of this blade do the work. And that gets through that super nicely. Razor sharp. And I am making a mess. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. Got some jimping on the back here for some added purchase for when cutting. Not too rough, but provides a noticeable grip. Very beautiful blade. Really pretty handle. I haven't decided yet, but I am thinking about changing this handle over to the titanium ones that you can get from Civivi. I do like the titanium pocket clips better because they don't have this funny like lip that, I don't know, for some odd reason seems to catch everything. But the thing with that is if I do decide to switch, you do lose a little bit of its deep carry capability, as the titanium handle will allow more of the butt end of this knife to show out of your pocket. So if it's important that it stays as much or as far into your pocket as possible, you probably don't want to switch that off for the titanium. If it doesn't matter for you and this is more of a nuisance to you, then personally, I would switch over to the titanium. Otherwise, an extremely beautiful knife. Now, there's not too much I can tell you about the Elementum line if you're familiar with it already, but it is one of their flagship lines. They've sold thousands and thousands of Elementums, and with very good reason. It is a fantastic knife. But here you go. This is the Civivi Elementum Slip Joint. And if you're interested, I will have an affiliate link down below so you can check that out on Amazon. And if you decide to purchase it through that, it'll help my channel out greatly and help me come out with new content for you guys in the future. So thank you for watching. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll get notified of any future videos that drop as soon as they get there. And hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.